Hello everyone. I wanted to make a video explaining why I chose certain improvements from these graphs that I have made a makeover. So let's start with this one. It is a box plot, very specific for statisticians. Not everyone knows how this graph works or what is each part of it. So the first thing I have made was to incorporate an explanation of each part of the graph. And since the target was that every call had to be answered in less than 60 seconds, I first show the zone that is above that limit, and then I added these alarms when the distribution was um, surpassing that target. So now it is easier to see which which region works better with the target and so on. Even if you don't really understand fully the dashboard, you can understand what's going wrong. Well, this is bad as a fool. There's nothing useful in this graph. You have, the circles in green should be that the size and sweetness are good and thickness is wrong. But then we have a lot of red everywhere and we read it just about right. So it's really confusing, a lot of data colors and not easy to read. So if we distribute the columns separately, and in the middle we have the just about right labels up so we can easily understand what is each column. It's easier for our brain to just read in order instead of looking the reference down. It's easy that size and sweetness are the best in just about right. If not enough, creaminess and amount of yogurt. It's bright yellow, so we can see it on just a look. It is very easy to understand that it's not enough and too much. We have too much fruit and thickness. And if we add it to the title, it's really easy to get the insight that this graph is showing in just one look. And in here we have a lot of colors, the bright lines, the table information. There's a lot, and still it's not easy to understand if it is improving or not or what's going on. So here I choose red for rejected to highlight. Instead of using the numbers in the column, I use them in the table only. And here with the proportions, we can see that it did improve a little bit from April to May, but then in June it was a lot bigger, the rejected proportion. So it's clear what we want to see. And here, well, I don't know where to start. You cannot understand anything from this graph. It is going down, but the quarters are going to the past, and it's not really understandable. But if we change the colors and we see that the list hours. The below 24 hours, it is in blue, and we see it increasing, and the quarters are going from left to right as we are used to reading dates. And this way, it is easier, and you connected the color with the title, and it's understandable. Let's go to part two.